There's a very interesting African proverb that has gained a lot of popularity, especially in this past year. And I'm sure you all can say it along with me.
If the money you have
cannot solve the problems you have,
eat that money.
That couldn't be further from the truth, especially if you're looking to achieve financial discipline, independence, and save a lot more money this year. That's why in today's video, I will share some tips with you that will help you save a lot more money. What's up, good people? Welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, I am David Ochola. On this channel, we talk about lifestyle topics, we talk about fashion, we talk about fitness, we talk about self-improvement topics. In case you're into that kind of stuff, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any of the awesome content I post right here every week, because that's great content that you don't want to miss out on. That's it, let's jump right into it. The first thing that you should cut on that will help you save a lot more money is cut on or reduce the amount of times that you're eating out. The thing people don't think about when they're eating out is the amount of money that you're going to spend. Think about it like this: when you go to a restaurant, you pay for the food, you pay for rent, you pay for the person who's serving you, you pay for the ambience, you pay for so many things that if at all you were to get ingredients yourself and learn how to cook, you could cook the same food and the same quality if at all you are someone who's interested in cooking and you love good food, at a fraction of the price. When you eat out, you spend a lot more money, and that money could be used and saved to do other things, yeah? And the other thing that people usually think is that money that I'm eating out with is just a little, but think about it cumulatively. Say, for example, if you eat out 4 or 5 times in a month, and I'm sure it could probably be more than that. Imagine if you learned how to make that food at home and maybe ate out a lot less than you do, probably twice or thrice a month, and the rest of the month you can eat when you're at home, or food that you've cooked. That will help you not only develop good financial habits, but it will also help you develop healthy habits for your own well-being. This is the only circumstance under which you should definitely not put your money where your mouth is, if you know what I mean. So please guys, don't
eat that money.
The second tip when it comes to saving a lot more money this year is to carpool. Especially if you have neighbors and you all have vehicles, or maybe 1 or 2 of you have vehicles, you all can carpool because it's actually cheaper and more efficient. Especially if you guys are heading in one direction, you guys want to maybe switch. This week we'll use this person's car, next week we'll use this person's car, and so forth and so on. When you think about it, it makes more economical sense, because if each of you were to drive out of the house and each of you goes with your car, you're not only spending a lot more money, but you're also contributing to carbon emissions, which is some other topic for another day. But in short, this will save you a lot of money. Think about it. The next thing that you should definitely do, if at all you want to save a lot more money, is to bulk buy. If at all you have never lived alone without your parents, and you probably wouldn't know, but bulk buying is actually cheaper than buying singular items as often as you need it to. And this is why life is and can be expensive for the low income earners in society, because they have to live hand to mouth, and that's not what you want to do. If at all you're in a position to, I would suggest that you bulk buy stuff because they will be cheaper that way. Things like household items, tissue, things that you use within the house, food items, cooking oil, etc. If at all you're in a position to bulk buy, it will work better for you. And just like the first point, you see the small amounts of money that you're saving cumulatively by bulk buying those different items. When you look at the net effect altogether, you'll find that you're saving a lot more money than if you're buying things singularly, yeah? The next thing that will save you a lot more money is cutting down on bad habits. And bad habits include smoking, drinking, and maybe partying for some people, because some people feel like it's relative, but you end up spending a lot of money when it comes to some of these activities. When you think about smoking, for instance, it may sound like you're not spending as much, but over time when you become addicted to those things that you're doing or the things that you're smoking, it becomes expensive cumulatively. So 5-10 years from now, you'll have spent so much money on a habit that is not necessarily sustainable, or if at all it is, it's very expensive for you to keep up with. That money could be used elsewhere, and you could spend it on something else, probably savings, probably buying some investments, and so forth and so on. So be more deliberate about the habits that you pick up, because bad habits are very difficult to break. And the last thing that you want to do that will help you save a lot more money this year and I have to admit I'm also still working on this one, is tracking your expenditure. The thing about tracking your expenditure is that it helps you know exactly where your money is going. There's nothing as difficult or nothing as frustrating as spending money and you don't exactly know what you spent that money on, if you know what I mean. There's a better African proverb or saying that I like, and it says kikulacho kinguoni mwako. There's nothing as important as knowing kikulacho, like whatever it is that you're spending on, so that you're more deliberate about how you're spending your money. For example, I realized I used to buy a lot of airtime in a month and I didn't realize how much it was, because it was a lot more than I thought it was. Yeah, so say for example today you buy a bamba 50 or a bamba 100 and so forth and so on. Cumulatively during the month you realize you're spending a lot more than you had planned out, as opposed to if you had a budget, so that you're more deliberate and you already know this is how much I'm spending on this is how much I'm spending on this, and so forth and so on. So these are the 5 things that you should definitely think about and take up if at all you're looking to save a lot more money this year. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, you guys know the drill. Be sure to drop a like down below. Let me know what else you want me to talk about in the next or in the coming videos. We have so much planned out for this year that you don't want to miss out on. Again, a reminder, if you have not subscribed to this channel, you'll be missing out on a lot of stuff. You don't want to do that. See you guys in the next one, and remember to do better.